glass pyramid at the Louvre, right at the base of Society Hill, which is the part of the city we just passed through. We're on a detour right now, guys. We're going to be rounding our way back around to Stop 6. You know about all this stuff happening here down by Independence National Park. So this is Penn's Landing on your right. Outdoor music venue, stuff for the kids, roller skating rink, Ferris wheel, mini golf, cheap tricks and trinkets. This is where you'll catch the Riverlink ferry to head over into Camden. And our sister city across the way in Jersey is Camden. And we're going to see our bridge that connects us to Camden is our Benjamin Franklin Bridge. And we get a nice, really nice view of it we don't normally get to see. Now, Benjamin Franklin Bridge is originally the Delaware River Bridge. It is finished in 1926. It spans 1.8 miles. This is where the other 4th of July fireworks are here on your right at Penn's Landing. And so, 1.8 miles over into Camden. At the time that the bridge is built, it's the longest suspension bridge in the world. It's currently the 57th longest suspension bridge. Parkway. Yeah, Penn's Landing is a smaller production here, but the waterfront's really nice. It depends, I guess. If you're in it for the fireworks, I would say the Parkway. But if you want a nice little view and scenic type of thing, this is nice down here. And, well, Ben Franklin Bridge is the longest blue bridge. That's enough. And our sister city in Jersey, Camden's home to Walt Whitman, Campbell's Soup, and RCA. Like I said, we get a really nice view. We get to pass underneath the bridge. Make sure you guys get a picture of this one. Now, that's the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. This is the Penn and Ben Show. Penn and Ben Show. You guys know William Penn, or at least know who he is by now. We missed a lot of his gems. We talk about him, but Ben Franklin, first American, the inventor of inventions. Ben is credited with over 200 inventions, none of which he patented. He said they would have served the betterment of all. I say that Ben Franklin was a great man because he was a good man first. Ben Franklin is born in Boston, Massachusetts, 1706. He comes to Philadelphia 1723 at the age of 17 for one reason, and one reason only. He was an Eagles fan. We got a trash bag downstairs. So, Ben Franklin, he receives formal schooling until only the age of 10. Ben has honorary degrees from Harvard, Yale, Oxford, and St. Andrews. And this is a man that said, we are all born ignorant, but one must work hard to remain stupid. You guys see this large American flag mural on your left? This is our 9/11 memorial. It's called Salute to the Fallen. There were 80 Philadelphians who lost their lives on 9/11. Most of our murals, on average, they take about 3 months to go up. They put Salute to the Fallen up in 3 weeks. Philadelphia is the mural capital of the world. In the early 1980s, the city is experiencing a really serious graffiti problem. In 1984, our mural arts program is put in place, and what this does, it tries to redirect the creative talents, the abilities of these artists, and give them an outlet, something beyond graffiti. Originally an anti-graffiti program, to this day, the mural arts program employs over 300 artists at any one time. It hires 100 convicted graffiti vandals yearly. And there's over 3,100 sanctioned murals in the city. Over 300 pop-up murals that are going up every day. And we'll see a few more. We're on a detour right now, so we get to see some murals we don't normally get to see. I believe. And we also get a view of our skyline. Normally we get a view of our skyline from out on the Parkway. And guys, our skyline, actually, I hope you've gotten a view of it before, because we're about to change your whole perspective of it when we get a glimpse, because what we have is a flash drive, a Nokia phone, and a phone jack. Let's see when we move up here. Oh yeah, there it is. You see it ahead. Watch these branches. Ahead to your left there. The tall building's on the right. To your left. You see the flash drive. You see the antenna to the Nokia phone. And the phone jack is right in front of it, brown building. So the flash drive is Comcast Center. And the phone, or the Nokia phone on the right of it, that's Comcast 2, or the Comcast Technology Center, just completed this year. And that old Nokia phone, that antenna is going to be a Four Seasons. And the brown building in front of the flash drive, we'll get a glimpse of it when we move up. Bell Atlantic Tower, that's our phone jack. Watch our hands here. There's another one of our murals on your left. We don't really get to see. Bike sprockets. Alright, Philadelphia's ranked as the #1 city for bicycle commuting in the country. With over 230 miles of dedicated bike lanes. The city has 25% more bicycle commuters than any other major city in the country. And if you've seen our public bike system, Indigo, the blue bikes, there's over 100 Indigo docking stations, over 1,000 Indigo bicycles throughout the city. And it is Independence Day, sometimes called July 4th, but let's not get mixed up in the date. It is Independence Day. Second sentence of the Declaration of Independence reads, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. They are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among them are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." They say that this is one of, if not the most recognizable sentences in the English language. Penned by Thomas Jefferson, 5 blocks from where we're headed. 7th and Market, Declaration House. He's given that assignment on July 2nd, 1776. Takes him 2 days to compose this document. And, alright, so I put this guy out here for you. He's dancing for you. You're welcome. Thomas Jefferson called William Penn the greatest lawmaker given to man. Thomas Jefferson said that about William Penn. And you see William Penn ahead to your left there on top of City Hall. 37-foot statue of children. When William Penn lays out his frame of government for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania in 1681, he includes trial by jury, freedom from unjust imprisonment, freedom of religion. And these are all core principles included in our nation's founding text over 100 years later. So William Penn really onto something here. Philadelphia, one of the first, Pennsylvania, this charter, one of the first governments truly accountable to the people. And William Penn, very forward thinking in this way. It's important to understand that he lays down the foundation for what the city and then the nation are later able to become. Very fertile ground. And the reason that William Penn was a Quaker. The Quakers are a radical Protestant group that breaks from the Church of England. What makes the Quakers so radical is that their core belief is that all are created equal under God. So the city truly is founded on the ideals of religious, racial, and gender equality. William Penn was in a good place to found this city too. He studied theology at Oxford. He was actually imprisoned 3 times for his writings and preachings on charges of blasphemy, put in the Tower of London. At the time the city's founded, it's called Penn's Holy Experiment. Nothing like this had been done before. All persecuted groups, they are not just tolerated in the city of brotherly love, they are welcomed. So that's why this foundation he lays, this fertile ground, there's a reason Philadelphia is the hub for science, medicine, politics, commerce at the time of the Revolution. Due in part to geography, also due in part to William Penn. You see him again on top of City Hall there off to your right. The Quakers are a very modest people. When William Penn founds the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania in 1681, he originally just wanted to name it Sylvania, which means woods. And King Charles II, he insisted that it include Penn's name. And William Penn has to convince his Quaker counterparts that it is not named after himself, but named after his father. Not sit well with them if it thought it were named after him. And if William Penn knew that there was a 37-foot statue of himself at the very center of his city, he would probably be a little embarrassed. 37 feet, largest statue on the building in the world. You're gonna get a view here, different view. I like it when we come from different angles here. Oh, that's another thing about this anti-graffiti program. Clearly, you'll still find graffiti in the city, all over, naturally, but you will be really hard-pressed to find any graffiti on one of our murals. The artists respect each other's work, and so really, they won't deface them. They'll do that much. So they come to serve to protect the wall. And the city is 109 different neighborhoods consolidated in 1854. The further you go out into the city, the more that these murals have really come to represent the cultural feel of the neighborhoods. Here we go. Underneath, what we get our view of is the Roundhouse, guys. Philadelphia Police Headquarters, the Roundhouse. Ahead to your left there. Where are we? Yeah, it will be behind this one. But from Philadelphia Police Headquarters, the Roundhouse, from an aerial view, the Roundhouse looks like a set of locked handcuffs. And the running tour guide joke is that it looks more like a cup of coffee and a donut. There it is on the left. They're about to get a new Philly Police Headquarters too, though. It's on its way. Set themselves up with that Roundhouse thing. City is divided into 4 quadrants. Each quadrant has its own center square. Right now we're in William Penn's northeast quadrant. Center square is to your right. This is Franklin Square right now. Chinese Lantern Festival happening. And looks, again, we don't normally get to see this stuff, so this is all new and exciting for me too. Go check out Franklin Square. This is one of the larger center squares. Rittenhouse Square is William Penn's southeast quadrant. Logan Square is the fountain that we saw right next to the cathedral, if you guys remember it. But, city, William Penn, forefather of urban planning as well. So beyond just that community and tolerance, guys, design and a plan. Don't get lost in the city. It's too easy to navigate. Huge rectangular grid system, streets north-south numbered, east-west, nature. You think of this as standard nowadays, and it is. But in 1682, when William Penn lays out this design, this is a big deal. Cities in Europe at the time, they're just building up upon themselves in a maze. Narrow, crooked streets. And so William Penn really onto something here with this planned city. The first planned city. Originally 2.5 square miles, now 131 square miles. So one of the first cities to experience urban sprawl as well. And William Penn, he plans for just this, surrounded his plot with green country space. Stop 11, Eastern State, there will be a shuttle. Stop 6, which is where we will be very soon. So a couple blocks up. We are also coming up on the Pennsylvania Convention Center. I'm not sure if you guys have spotted it yet, but you may well have because it is large. It's right next to Reading Terminal Market. Convention Center is built in 1993 at a cost of $500 million. It's renovated in 2011 at a cost of $700 million. And so, when we move ahead here, when we're passing under the Convention Center, and it is a $1.2 billion building with taxpayer money. It's the largest and most expensive in the state. The Convention Center is capable of holding 17 American football fields, floor space. Blocks and blocks. And this is where we host Philadelphia Flower Show, Auto Show, a lot of other major conventions. We just hosted our Comic-Con a little over a month ago. So lots of major stuff happening here. It's an expensive building, but it fills the city as well. It fills the bus for us too. And as I said, right next to the Convention Center is Reading Terminal Market, which is ahead of you there in the left corner. Guys, the trip to Philadelphia is not complete without eating at the market at least once. Reading Terminal Market's the largest indoor urban farmers market in the country. There's over 80 vendors inside. So they are closed today. Find your way inside there. You gotta hear it. You guys gotta get in there when you're hungry. When we move up, we'll be coming back into stop 6. As I said, anybody looking for the shuttle to stop 11 or the zoo, there'll be a shuttle at stop 6 here for you. Also, let me say this. I know we got a shortened tour here. Weather's nice. Happy 4th of July, but how about this? I've been up here with you guys. You guys weren't the rowdiest crowd. I have the easy job. I just do the talking. Eddie's downstairs. Eddie gets us here. Alright, if I stutter, it's no big deal. If Eddie gets shaky downstairs, it's not the same tour. So if you think we did a good job, Eddie and I do work for tips. We split everything, but only if